Global telecommunication today goes without saying. Instant, on-the-spot communication is something we've come to take for granted. Our ancestors didn't have quite those needs, but they did have a need to communicate. Many thousands of years later, their message still tell us things. It is this need that is at the root of all dissemination of knowledge, insight, traditions, and friendship. In the middle of the 19th century, it was time to introduce a new technology. They started drawing open wires between the villages of Sweden. The driving force then was, as always, communication. The telephone cable made its entry and was laid underground. Switchboard operators swung into action. Sweden's telecom networks expanded and interlinked. A wealth of knowledge and skills was being built up. One technical breakthrough now followed the other. The time was ripe for satellites and sophisticated AXE switching systems. Fiber optics and radio communications are part of everyday life. Telia's predecessor, Televerket, had undergone a change. It had become a knowledge-based company with skill, know-how, insight, and business visions as its tools. Telia is now ready to assume a new profile and tackle the challenges from its competitors on the international market, global competition. All that is Telia, the source of Telia Swedtel, the source of information about the network, consulting, operators and contracting services. Services we streamline and adapt for each individual telecom market, for each individual customer worldwide. Whether it involves corporate, business or human resource development, or training provided by Telia Academy, network construction provided by Telia Contracting, we are right there on the global market. Apart from that, Telia Swedtel, one of the first telecom consultants in the world, has more than 25 years of experience as consultants around 100 countries to its credit. Telia Swedtel listens, designs, and delivers. All business activities take place locally, near the customer and together with the customer. So why don't we come down to earth now and see what Telia Swedtel is currently involved in, starting in Mozambique.
Mozambique, a country in the making. A developing country with a population of some 15 million. Swedtel is working here in close cooperation with Telecommunications Mozambique, TDM, to transfer and spread knowledge in telecommunications administration and training and managing the expansion and maintenance of the network. The result of Swedtel's previous work in the region is lasting. The work includes, for instance, work centres in Maputo, with repairmen using mopeds for transportation. Fault clearance and reporting is today much faster. Training and know-how transfer in management and cash flow control is carried out through practical exercises and supported by computerized corporate games. There is a continuous expansion and maintenance of the network. This includes everything from new digital exchanges and the training in operation and maintenance of these, to repair and jointing of aerial cables and drop wires. A continuous process of transfer of knowledge.
Recruitment is a vital function within Telia Swedtel. It is, among other things, through interviews and discussions that one obtains a basis from which to assess the suitability of applicants. The requirements of the customer and the project always form the main guidelines. The nature of the work and the market are always changing, putting new demands on the staff.
Oman is a country with large assets, beautiful buildings and a population of about 7 million. A country in the global telecommunication world. Swedtel is working here for the General Telecommunications Organization, GTO, the national operator, to survey, engineer and supervise the construction of the future telecommunication network, in particular in unserviced areas. Among the projects underway, surveying and site mapping are very important. This means on-site surveying of whole villages and farms, often in difficult terrain. Future telecom users are entered on telecom maps, using fixes obtained via GPS and computers. The survey also includes determination of suitable sites for digital radio microwave systems and mobile communication systems, often located at high points or mountains. But the most important work is to suggest the route for the national optical fiber system. Many sites have to be surveyed, and the routing of the cable system is proposed in detail to serve as many end users as possible. Customer benefits to GTO, extending service to the end users.
Telia Contracting provides the construction, installation and maintenance service required for the upgrading and expansion of telecom networks. This includes telephony and mobile telephony, as well as data and civil aviation communications. Services range from complete turnkey systems to special ad hoc assignments for the survey, design, acceptance testing and commissioning of equipment. Telia Academy, based in Kalmar, southern Sweden. Customers from all around the world attend a variety of training courses here. The students come from a variety of cultural and social backgrounds. Human resources development, which is manpower planning, training programs, and here at Telia Academy in Kalmar we find the very best training facilities. They all meet here, and they're all trained to command full competence to carry out telecom work in their native countries.
Namibia is a large country with a population of only 1.5 million. Swedtel is working here along with Telecom Namibia to transfer and spread the knowledge in cable jointing, surveying and maintenance, and to carry out surveys and controls together with MTC, the mobile telecom operating company. Network audit. That is the name of the concept leading to recovery of access network capacity and saving considerable investments in new access network. By measuring cable systems and identifying and cross-checking cable pairs, sleeping network capacity is getting to work again. During an outdoor lesson, everything is discussed, from old lead cable systems to fiber optical systems. Sometimes the trainees act as teachers. Another example of transfer of knowledge. At the same time, the mobile telephone network is rapidly growing. An international cooperation between Telia, Swedtel and MTC, resulting in customer benefits and service for the end user.
Swedtel, together with its customers, offer a well-designed IT strategy, both short and long-term, interactive training and much more.
The Philippines, a country with high, flat-topped volcanoes, has a population of some 66 million, of which almost half is living in the cities. An interesting and challenging country for the provision of telecom services. Swedtel is working here together with Digitel to transfer and spread knowledge in management of telecom operations. The telecom network is of varying shape. Large capital investments are underway for expansion and modernization of the network. Training is also an essential means to strengthen the management capability. Here is shown a glimpse from a course for switching instructors, who in turn will teach switching technicians in the telecom regions. A Swedtel contract may also include training of telephone operators in using computerized operator systems. It can also mean to manage a cooperation for operation and monitoring an Ericsson AXE exchange. Or a 3-day course in personnel development, aiming at securing knowledge and increasing the competence of the company staff. At the same time, Digitel, supported by Swedtel, is surveying for a digital Earth station. The satellite traffic will expand and extend the Philippines' international telecom infrastructure. Customer benefits to Digitel, service for the end user.
Telia Swedtel offers consultant and operational services in all areas, from business and personnel development to the planning and maintenance of networks, currently in over 70 countries. Sweden was one of the first countries in the world to open up the telecom market to free competition. Telia is now in competition with over 30 different operators on its home market of Sweden. However, it is very much thanks to Sweden's heritage in communications, dating back thousands of years from the rock carvings right through telecom history to the skill born of experience that has come to form the very fabric of Telia, that Telia is still today Sweden's leading telecom operator. And Telia Swedtel is part of it. And it is this skill and experience which has put us at the forefront that we are now making available far beyond Sweden's borders for you.